to episode 7 of the Gladiator Fit Philosophies YouTube channel and podcast. So as you guys know, this is a channel that is dedicated to athletes, different kind of athletes of different training modalities, and the workouts will be designed to improve your athletic abilities, whatever that specific sport or movement is. Now, I also discuss nutrition and various topics that pertain to nutrition for any person who wants to, get value from the information, but obviously athletes and those who are in the health space. So without further ado, today's discussion is going to be on the at least 5 foods that are high in magnesium. Now, I recently did a video about magnesium's role in health, but it's such an important mineral that I'm going to do several videos about it. And, for today's sake, I'm just going to talk about 5 foods, but I'll briefly go over magnesium for those who didn't watch my other video. So, magnesium is very critical for muscle recovery, for sleep, electrolyte balance, and well over 300 enzymatic reactions. It's very imperative for health. And I also wanted to mention, and as I did in the other video, misdiagnosis is very common for magnesium because of its vast role and so many functions it has in your body. So, for example, many of the side effects, and this is just a few, of magnesium deficiencies can be irritability, insomnia, constant fatigue, as well as headaches. And if you know anything about Western medicine, they try to treat and individually isolate problems. Like if you were to go into the doctor, say you have a headache and you can't sleep, they'll most likely give you some kind of a pill without running any type of blood test or doing some kind of biological screening of, potentially seeing that maybe you're deficient in something or ruling out other options, like I said, with biological assays. Now, without further ado, I'm going to start with the first food that's very high in magnesium, and that is cacao products. As you know, the cacao bean in its unprocessed state is one of the highest forms of magnesium. And for my last video, I discussed that as well. Raw cacao products have a very high percent of magnesium. Number 2, beef. High quality beef that's grass-fed and grass finished and cooked well has a very high bioavailable form of magnesium. About 100 grams has approximately 12% of your daily value. I eat way more than 100 grams of beef. It's a little side note. Number 3, spinach. Like Popeye the Sailor Man. Spinach has a whole host of different benefits. It's high in fiber. It has testosterone boosting effects. Matter of fact, 100 grams of cooked spinach has about 22% of your daily value of magnesium. Spinach also has natural nitrates that help with nitric oxide production. It helps increase libido, and I'm going to do a separate video specifically about nitric oxide and its effect in your body. Spinach is a very good source of magnesium and natural nitrates. Number 4, Brazil nuts. Now, Brazil nuts are loaded with selenium and magnesium. Approximately 100 grams has 376 milligrams of magnesium. And the best part about it is you don't have to cook them and you don't have to eat much. 100 grams is less than a quarter of a pound. And that's not very much if you think about the weight of nuts. So add them to your snacking routine. It'll help you with your magnesium intake. And last but not least, Swiss chard. So Swiss chard is high in magnesium. It's obviously has good fiber, and about 100 grams of cooked chard has approximately 86 milligrams of magnesium, which is about 20% of your daily value. Now, I want to remind you too that when you eat these products, you need to make sure it's of good quality, good form. Like, I wouldn't tell you to eat canned spinach or like canned chard. Obviously get sustainably grown, preferably organically grown. And I do want to tell you that you should try and get 1 gram of magnesium per day. If you can eat 1 gram of magnesium per day, it is clinically proven to inhibit the SHBG molecule. And if you can't get it all from food, you can always supplement with it. Like I said, magnesium glycinate is a very good form to supplement with, and magnesium citrate as well, but obviously you can't have too much of the magnesium citrate because it has kind of a diuretic effect. So I hope this video gave you value. This is one of several that I'm going to do on magnesium because it's that critical, and I hope you got value. This channel is here to provide empirical discussions on exercise and nutrition. No gimmicks, no clout chasing. This is the real deal stuff, and I want this to apply to anyone who, looks at my content. I hope it not only brought you value, but if it did, leave a comment, subscribe, and, enjoy the rest of your day. Much love.